time and NFT craze that was going on till about 2024. And from there, I've still been making art every day when it comes to physical art, like paintings, but also the Fediverse, which is fully a 3D digital art world that I've created within this time. And I guess just getting into crypto through art and NFTs. And then obviously being in the space and knowing people, I met people like Shaw Makes Magic, maker of Milady and stuff like that. He actually was the one that recommended me to join Bags and everything like that after hanging out one night out in the city and stuff like that. But now I'm here creating Fediverse and Phettagotchi. Phettagotchi is basically using all of the art that I've made over the past 5 to 7 years or so, all built into this vibe coded game that I've made within 2 months with over 180 players so far now. We just reached 180 today as well, which is pretty cool.
Wow, really cool. That's awesome, man. How'd you hear about Bags App, or did Bags App find you?
Ags kind of found me, yeah. Me and Shaw went out one night for some drinks and to smoke some weed and just talk about what's going on in the space and stuff like that. And he just mentioned how he just happened to have someone launch his bags token for him. And he's like, you should probably give it a shot and it might be a great way. And we actually reached a 200K market cap the first day we dropped. Obviously, with all crypto coins, they kind of go up and down. But we've been staying steady at 27 market cap and with over 100 million Feta token like stuff within the game. Staying strong. Now we're accepted into the bags at hackathon, so hoping that we get into those final sort of contenders as well.
That's exciting. Yeah. How much do you guys raise on Bags App, if you don't mind me asking?
We have about it. It hovers between 9K to 10K right now. On the price of Sol. Managed to be able to use that to continue living in New York. And now I'm like currently stuff at the same time, so it's a bit hectic, but it's very helpful to sort of keep building what I'm creating and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's great. It sounds like, you little break from crypto after the NFT craze, and then you came back and, you this cool product, and a coin got launched and attached to your name, and you're like, screw it, let's do this. And then you $10,000, in a short period of time, which is, in my opinion, is freaking awesome. You come back into the space, build some cool shit, and get funded. Like, it's nothing you see every day. It would have went to Silicon Valley and tried to raise money for a vibe coded, app or game, they would have been like, bro, like, I'm here, bro, doing traveling to San Francisco trying to figure this out. And you're like, well, guess what? I've already proven the concept. I have users now. I got money to keep this thing going and continue to live in my current situation. So, knock you, man. And I think that's a big step for sure in the right direction. Yeah, I plan on doing, if you were to win the Bags Hackathon and top goal of or the top prize and win $100,000, what would you do with the money?
Obviously to build out Phettagotchi and obviously have a bigger team because right now doing everything by yourself as nothing like a coder is definitely not the greatest. But I managed to get pretty far with what I've created. Hiring a full team with like marketers and a real dev would take this game to like the step that it needs to be even more profitable than what it already is and stuff like that. Each
So
new
not a pound
user.
of weed.
Yes, I'm
No
buying.
Vegas
I'm
trips?
buying housing and a team to help me continue building out Fediverse and stuff like that.
No, that's
Our
awesome.
goal is to continue making the coin very sort of deflationary. A lot of the new mini games that I've been coding out, not part of like the game that you're playing, are all deflationary, including like the that we've created. It's a roguelike game also, and then we also have like a feta hash like diner mini type thing, just some like silly but the main game is a 2D explore game like Pokemon, for example, is the greatest way to explain it. And a forever game, so players can level their player level and also their pet levels. So a game that is built to sort of play forever and just continue to sort of put money into it and also share it with their friends and stuff like that.
No,
um,
that's cool. Yeah,
each
yeah,
new
no.
pet is 0.05 Sol with 180 players. So yeah, along the bags funding, we've also managed to make it a pretty profitable like video game as well, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, do you mind just walking us through this right here as we're going through it on the website right now?
Yeah, comfortable. You're able to connect your wallet, and you're actually able to play the free game. We have a free version. There's a free version and the paid version. If you connect wallet, and just click the free mode to level 20. You'll be able to view the full aspect of the game. You're welcome to like make a new wallet if you want or anything like that. Obviously, I know security is a big thing as well. But
Like
we're
this clown
also one more time.
I like the clown that's floating.
Yeah, all of these 3D characters, they're actually all VR sculpted by me, which I have like time going all the way back to 2021 of me like making on YouTube and everything too. So the art is not no AI art is the one thing that I've promised. It's all focused on primarily using the real art that I've created and then vibe coding the back end for things to actually be a working video game. So yeah, real art, but vibe coded example. And then there's that great right under that button that says free play. It will let you play for free if you'd like, just so you can show it a bit better. But yeah, once it hatches an egg, it will bring you into the primary game, which is the 2D Explore game. And the whole world I've created by it's actually kind of crazy what you can create. There's a gym system. There's badges. Like imagine the fledged like Pokemon style game is the best way to describe it, but with my own sort of art style. And
Wow,
then
this is
if you click on the little green button at the bottom left corner, you can also go to like the home screen, like your where you take care of your pet and stuff like that. It's supposed to be replicating like a Windows computer. And then yeah, here's your home screen where you can see your player avatar with that are all purchasable with like Phetta. You have your primary VRM or pet that you have hatched. And then also once you pay the 0.05 and stake some Phetta, you get like the bonuses and stuff like that for your room and everything like that. And we're also on Solana Mobile. So less users also get free as well.
Wow, that's huge. You guys have been around for a while. I've been seeing Phetta around. How long has it been since you launched?
I've I've been around for about 2 months now. And the game has been around about the same time. I was creating the game from scratch when I launched the token. It looked like shit, just to keep it frank, when it first started. It's kind of insane how much like really changed so far. All by myself too, mind you. Like AI is actually kind of crazy nowadays.
Bro, I was muted this whole time. Bro, this is like Pokemon, bro. This shit is
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
I've put a lot of work into this all by myself. It's crazy. And we have like really dead players. Two players I'd like to shout out obviously is like B and two. They're like level and just grinding hard. And they have like over sets and stuff like that. It's kind of crazy how much people have been grinding in this. And it's all
Yeah.
helping the token continuously grow too. And if you stake your Phetta, you can earn Phetta. So it's a game that you can literally earn money from, which is pretty cool.
I could
Oh,
see
yes.
Faded doing this, staying up all night,
Yeah.
sitting.
I'm playing real quick. I lost the battle. Oh, nah, bro. What the fuck?
I
Damn.
could see Faded smoking a fatty with his daddy, making him happy. Watching this dude do this little dance on this game, I could totally see him doing that.
Bro, what the? Wait. I'm stuck. Oh, damn. Continue exploring. Damn, I got cooked, bro.
Yeah, you know, go back to the men revive your pets.
All right, bet. Oh, this is like Pokemon. This is literally just like Pokemon. Oh, shit.
Yeah, we
Oh,
had that casino aspect of the game, obviously. Oh, that's just the cloud save. You can just close that.
okay. All right. Fuck. Bro, this is sick.
No, it's to see how much it's really developed. It's I think the hardest part now is really just them getting the eyes. I think the bags hackathon would really help sort of pass that like 200 barrier that we're at right now.
Yeah, that's man. This is a lot. It seems like you put a lot of time and effort into this over the last 2 months. So
Sorry, I'm in the middle. I'm playing right now.
I know I'm actually watching you play. This is
I should start hitting up some streamers to just play it on stream and stuff. That would probably
Yeah,
be smart.
bro, the games are like marketed now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
stream. Do you stream at all?
Yeah,
you
I've
stream?
I've been streaming for like 17 hours a day, just coding and working on the game.
Nice. Where do you stream? Where can people find you?
Primarily on Twitter. I've done it a bit on YouTube and stuff, but Twitter streaming seems to work the best, and it's easier for me to catalog and stuff like that.
So there's
Yeah.
a section on Twitch that is specific for like coding and things like that.
Yeah.
So you should check out Twitch. You might even be able to get some and
Yo,
people
Okay.
to join. I think it might be worth it. Or the gamers and just spam them and then all of the comments and be like, yo, play my
Yep,
game.
that's one way, yeah. Guerrilla style.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's how we've gotten the 180 players. Is just me guerrilla marketing and screaming on the timeline all day.
oh shit. All right.
This is really cool. Yeah, I'm super happy to have had you up on stream and smoke one for me. Make sure I'm feeling right
Always,
and
always,
prepared for
always.
the other guests. But yeah, what you got thing for them faded?
Nah, I mean, it's pretty lit, man. It's pretty cool. You think you put a lot of time behind it. I like the art aspect as well too. I just
Thank you.
love that AI is like opened up, like for people to like just whatever the fuck they want now. You
Yeah, there's a
know?
lot of like worry it's taking jobs and stuff like that, which it definitely will. But it also doesn't mean you should stop in your tracks. I think using it to your advantage, even as an artist, is very helpful for everything.
Yeah, for sure.
If you were to give some advice to future builders or people looking to raise money utilizing Bags app, what would you give them?
I staying focused. A lot of people I've seen will go from bags and maybe not get the traction they're looking for, and then try to switch to like pump. I think you're gonna lose your fan base if you do things like that. Stay and hard behind the token that you're creating. Preach every day and building behind it. Phetta and we reached 200 market cap and then 200K market cap, and then it went back down. I didn't get scared and run away. I just kept building what was behind it. And now we have like a low fan base behind that, and it's slowly growing. I think a slower growth is a lot safer than like an boom like that because it's never going to last. And bags is a great place for you to sort of long term thing. I don't think you should really fully rely on like a one off boom. Just keep working on what you're building and have that token sort of into that, and you'll build a great thing.
What do you think is better, like going the traditional route and raising funds, Silicon Valley or, to VCs or angel investors? Or would you say just going for it, go on Bags and try it out and see what you can raise on there?
I don't. I mean, I don't look like the type. Out like stuff like that for Phettagotchi. I have no idea who to hit up for that. I don't know how to even begin with that. So I think for artists and indie devs or indie creators or small time coders that want to build something in the space, it's the best way to go to sort of get foot in the door, compared to just like kind of and trying to figure out what to do with like investors and stuff like that. But that doesn't mean Fedegacci is not wanting investors. We are looking for investors if you're
You gotta
interested.
you gotta that out there. You gotta make sure. Yeah, for
Always
sure.
No, it's
looking
really
for more
cool.
help.
Yeah, for sure. I don't have any other questions for you, man. I really just appreciate you taking the time out of your day to up and that one thing I'm gonna say to the audience is like, if Dev is not showing up, then why are you invested in what they're doing? Let's show up, bro. They should be showing up more than you are. I
Especially
mean,
when
so
it's like this space that's going fast. Like, stop to find the next big thing. Find something that, or find someone that is going to be dedicated and work towards something, and
yeah.
you'll have the same good experience, I'm sure.
Where can we find you? So the
Oh yeah, let's.
website, X, different
Yeah.
places.
On my name's Emotionull with a zero, EMO0TIONULL. You can find Phettagotchi at and that has my like artist and stuff like that as well. Our Telegram, our Discord. Really, I sort of join it into the community. But my and then Phettagotchi.com is the greatest way to sort of board it and join us.
Oh, I got a question. What is your inspiration behind the art? Like, what? I guess
Uh,
there an origin story behind the art?
yeah,
Is there like?
actually, I could probably show you that. So you go to emotionull.art in a new tab slash guide. You can kind of stuff created here, and that's with no zero, just yeah, emotional part. Um, so Fediverse has been around for a while. Obviously, I mentioned Fediverse, all a 3D universe built for a purple character named Feta, which is what you see pretty often around in my art and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's worlds you can explore in this universe. I even ported like the universes I've created previously and stuff like that. There's like 60 with lore and everything like that. There's a timeline. I've made comics and stuff like. There's a very, very sort of brand and encompassing sort of universe as well. Think of like Pepe, but in, like my own sort of stoner, weird, psychedelic style.
This is crazy.
But yeah, FedEx is a lot of history. And the emotional website shows a lot of my like physical art. If you want to look at that too on the portfolio.
Oh, this is cool.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
tripping.
that's some of the 3D art I've made and stuff like that.
That's sick.
The sculpting time lapses and stuff like that are sort of bonus to see what life is really like and stuff like that. I think
Yeah,
Phettagotchi is really just like the beginning.
bro, this shit is sick.
And if you scroll up and go to portfolio tab, you can see my actual like drawing art that I make daily.
Oh shit! So these are physical pieces.
Yeah. I have so much art, like books on canvases on canvas. There's so much art for Phetta.
Wow, this is crazy.
Yeah, I'm mainly just an artist. I just have like a very small knowledge of coding, and with that small knowledge, I've just used AI, and you can get pretty far with that, to be honest. Which is pretty cool nowadays. Because I've always wanted to build games. I have articles on my website from like 2021. So I want to be a game dev, and now I can do that with bags and vibe coding and stuff like that. It's really cool.
This is sick, bro. And you actually have physical art for sale. So if anybody actually wants to go and like,
Yeah, become like a big collector of Feta for like a encompassing eye.
wow, this shit is sick, bro.
Thank
Really
you.
cool. Really cool. Anything else, Preston, on your end?
No, man. Any closing thoughts?
Yeah, Emotionull. Anything on your end? Any closing thoughts? Any parting words? Anything you want to leave?
Yeah, just play Phettagotchi, Phettagotchi.com. Buy some Feta. Help me sort of achieve dreams, so I don't go homeless, and so I can keep working on this fun sort of as well. But thank you for having me on and stuff like that, and thank you for everybody.
Appreciate you,
Thank you.
brother. All right. Oh yeah, that was cool.
Dude, that was sick, man.
Sick.
I know is like it's all good to talk to a Wall Street guy who's
Yeah, yeah.
and things like that. So
Oh,
I'm super on what he's building. Genuinely, I think it is really cool, and I think people will take the time to come up on stream to talk about what they're building is something that I like to invest into personally. So